Mateusz, another victory, undefeated in the UFC. I can't even count how many in a row. So I guess emotionally, how are you feeling after this big victory in Madison Square Garden?
I'm right now really happy because, like I say before, this was my biggest dream, and I I like to fight for many people.
Specifically, it was a dream to fight in Madison Square Garden.
Yes, because I know this arena before. It is most famous on the world, and everybody who knows this arena, they want fight here.
And obviously, you picked up the submission win over Roosevelt. So I'm curious, is that a technique you know you could take advantage of against Roosevelt specifically? Did you think he would leave his arm in there for the armbar?
I on this position on the back, I know I must be patient because on this position you can easily lose position. Then I waiting for a good moment to submit him.
What did you make of Roosevelt coming in heavy? Did you think anything of it considering he took this fight on such short notice?
No, no. For me, it was doesn't matter because he take short notice and like a normal fighter. No, everybody have on off season more kilogram than other guy, and I respect him for take on the last time fight.
Do you hope he sticks around in the UFC?
One more time,
Do you hope he stays in the UFC? Because he was coming back to the UFC.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, yeah.
I think he can stay. He's a really good fighter. I watch his fight, but I'm better than him, and I was more prepared. Uh, but also, I want like every guy wants to have good career, and also I wants to give him more chance. Chance is good word.
And when would you like to fight again? And at what point do you start asking for names?
Right now, I don't know. I want rest. It's I have right now really hard, tough camp, and maybe next year, a couple months. Right now, I must rest, and maybe on the March. I don't know. I don't think right now about this. It's more important who I want fights, and right now maybe you want ask me about this top 15. It's of course obviously, and maybe give me some opponent from top.
Right here. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
How difficult is it for you to find opponents? Like, is it tough to get people to sign up to fight you just because of your record? I mean, you haven't had a lot of UFC fights, but you've got a ton of wins.
Yes, it's right now. I feel it's problem with find me some good opponent. Uh, Today before this fight, before Nurulo take injury, after he's out of this fight, five people don't want fight with me. Of course, it's short notice, but also this is Madison Square Garden. Everybody wants a fight, and but not with me. You know understand what I means. And before a couple fights ago, I also have this problem. Uh, Maybe I'm too tough for opponent. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is that part of the reason that you think like a ranked fighter would make sense for you next as well, just because those guys are kind of used to maybe not picking and choosing their fights?
One more time, please.
Yeah, is that part of the reason that you called for ranked opponents as well, is because guys that have 3 or 4 UFC fights might not be the ones to sign up to fight you, whereas ranked fighters would probably sign up to fight you?
Yes, maybe calculate to take my fight, take fight with me because I'm not too high on the ranked. But after this fight, maybe change something.
Thanks.
Just over here. Obviously, you had a change of opponent. What was that like dealing with that, and how did you? What kind of adjustments did you have to make?
For me, it doesn't matter who I fight. because I have everything. Like I know I striking, I'm a wrestler, and if change my opponent, then I don't change my style. You know, I offense guy who move forward and don't stop, and every opponent must defend with before me.
And you spoke about the kind of opponents that you'd like to face, but where would you like to fight next? Obviously, being from Poland, would a European card interest you?
Yeah, yes, I want fight on Poland. Maybe Dana do a couple years ago try to do event on my country, but I don't know why reason don't do this. Maybe soon, maybe after this fight change Dana mind. Uh, we have also many good fighters on Poland, and we also can do big event.
Thanks.
Thank you.